Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, July 20th, 2022. We're also known as Car Wash Day at Bayview. Our daily lectionary readings. We have our three readings. Our psalm reading, Psalm 119, 97 through 104. Our Old Testament reading comes from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12, verses 1 through 12. And our New Testament reading comes from the Gospel of John, chapter 6, verses 41 through 51. Let us listen in to our scriptures today. Oh, how I love them. I thank them all day long. They make me wiser than my enemies because they are my constant guide. Yet, wiser than my teachers, for I am ever thinking of your rules. They make me even wiser than the aged. I have refused to walk the paths of evil, for I will remain obedient to your word. No, I haven't turned away from what you taught me. Your words are sweeter than honey. And since only your rules can give me wisdom and understanding, no wonder I hate false teaching. The Old Testament reading comes from Deuteronomy chapter 12, verses 1 through 12. And we are reading everything out of the Living Bible today. These are the laws you must obey when you arrive in the land of Jehovah, that God of your fathers has given you forever. You must destroy all the heathen altars wherever you find them, high in the mountains, up in the hills, or under the trees. Break the altars, smash the obelisks, burn the shameful images, cut down the metal idols, and leave nothing, even to remind you of them. You must not make sacrifices to your God just anywhere, as the heathen sacrifices to the gods. Rather, you must build a sanctuary for him at a place he himself will select as his home. There, you shall bring to the Lord your burnt offerings and other sacrifices, your tithes, your offerings presented by the gesture of waving before the altar, your offerings to fulfill your vows, your free will offerings, and your offerings of the firstborn animals of your flocks and herds. There you and your families shall feast before the Lord and your God, and shall rejoice in all that he has done for you. You will no longer go your own way as you do now, everyone doing whatever he thinks is right. For these laws don't go into effect until you arrive in the place of the rest of the Lord will give to you. But when you cross the Jordan River and live in the promised land, and the Lord gives you rest and keeps you safe from all of your enemies, then you must bring all your burnt sacrifices and other offerings to the sanctuary, the place that he will choose as home. You shall rejoice there before the Lord with your sons and daughters and servants, and remember to invite the Levites to feast with you, for they have no land of their own. Our New Testament reading comes from the Gospel of John, chapter 6, verses 41 through 51. Then the Jews began to murmur against him because he claimed to be the bread from heaven. What? They exclaimed. Why, he is merely Jesus, the son of Joseph, whose father and mother we know. What is this that he is saying that he came down from heaven? But Jesus replied, Don't murmur among yourself about my saying that, for no one can come to me unless the Father who sent me draws him to me. And at that last day, I will cause all things to rise again from the dead. As it is written in Scriptures, they shall be taught of God. Those the Father speaks to me and who's learned the truth from him will be attracted to me. Not that anyone actually sees the Father, for only I have seen him. How earnestly I tell you this. Anyone who believes in me already has eternal life. Yes, I am the bread of life. When your fathers in the wilderness ate bread from the skies, they all died. But the bread from heaven gives eternal life to everyone who eats it. I am that living bread that came down out of heaven. Anyone eating the bread shall live forever. This bread is my flesh, given to redeem humanity. And here ends our readings for the day.